Okay, fair warning. I'm gonna get really excited in this video and it might come across as bragging and it might actually just be bragging because I am so excited that I finally get to show you this. Hey, I'm Becca with the Happy Ever Crafter, and in this video, I'm finally doing an unboxing of the custom goodies box that I've created. It is so friggin' awesome, and I've showed this a couple times on Instagram and I've gotten a ton of questions about it, so it's about time that I actually open this thing up and show you exactly what's inside. Before I do though, a little backstory on how this all came to be. So this box is a collaboration with a company called Coco Daisy, and basically they approached me and asked me if I would want to make a custom box of supplies for calligraphy and lettering and journaling and doodling and all of the above. And now I'm paraphrasing, but basically what they said to me was like, hey Becca, would you want to make a box full of literally anything you want that you think your followers might want and that you might want? And we'll just like help you get it to everybody? You can imagine what my answer was. So anyway, I worked with them long and hard to create this amazing box, and mine is finally here and I can finally do an unboxing for you. So here we go. Oh, and by the way, this is important. The link to get one is down below if you want to see it. All right, first thing to note about this box is that obviously I destroyed it when I ripped off all the shipping packing tape. So ideally yours won't be ripped up like this, but I mean, it's just a box. So long story short, I designed this box based essentially on things I do in my own journal and things I do in my own lettering work. I get so many requests for exactly what I do in mine, so I tried to make this a box that would help you super easily recreate what I do in mine. So actually, before I open this up, if I show you, if we flip through my actual journal here, you'll see some elements in here that are things that I've made possible in this goodies box just by making products. So for example, you'll note that you'll see stuff like these flowers repeating. You'll see stuff like these bullet boxes. You'll see circles like this. You'll see the days of the week. You'll see a ruler. You'll see highlighter. You'll see lots of different things that are all repeated throughout my own journal. So these rectangles, for example, I've made it possible to do that. I have a stencil for letters, I have a stencil for numbers, and I'm gonna show you all of this in a second, but I just wanted to show you kind of some of the things that you'll notice inside my journal that are made possible by the products in this box. Just like a couple things that you can see repeating in mine that you'll be able to repeat in your own with this box. So this is just kind of like a little flip through of my journal. So that gives you an idea of what we're going for with this box. And you'll notice that everything is in a bag to protect it during shipping. I'm gonna move the box out of the way now. And pretty much everything in this box is custom. So even the little sticker on the front, I designed that. I designed the packaging inside the pen sets. Everything you see is custom. So I'm just gonna open this up and start walking you through things. So the first and most important thing I would say is the journal that's inside here. So this looks just like a plain old journal, but it's not. This had a lot of thought that went into it because paper is really important, obviously, for people who are letterers. And if you want to start a journal, you need a good one. So I've got a little note here for you at the front. And then inside, it has a combination of dot grid pages. So I'm not sure if you can see this in the video, but these are dot grids. And then on some of the pages, you even have these unfinished florals that you can trace so that it looks like you doodled in your own, but really these are designs that you're just finishing off. So you have dot grid paper, you have craft paper. So you can write on here with white gel pens or black, and just it gives it a different effect when it's on craft paper like this. You have blank paper. So this is just blank pages you can doodle on. And then you have black paper. And again, as you move through the journal, you'll notice more traceable florals and things like that. So you've got white paper, black paper, craft paper, dot grid, and blank paper all in one journal. So you can really experiment. And then at the back, you even have traceable alphabets. So you've got my regular alphabet and my bouncy alphabet and calligraphy, and then some block letters. So this workbook, I really, you might notice that pink page. These are things that I've already filled out in my own, and I'll talk to you about that later. But this is just like, it's meant to be an exploratory journal where you can use all different kinds of paper and really discover what you like. So that's fun. The next thing that's always important is a pencil case. So you can keep all of the things that you got in this goodies box in there. Then you've got 2 different sets of pens. This one is Zebra mild liner pens. These are the mild liner favorites, which are basically my curated list of the 4 colors that I like the best in their sets. And basically what I did is I made you a little backer card so you can test out each color when you get it, and you'll know what they look like in your journal. So you've got 4 mild liners, and if you've never used mild liners before, it's essentially just a highlighter, but they're really mild colors, so they're not like overpowering in your journal. Then you have the brush pen favorites, which are my custom set of pens. These are brush pens that I love. And again, in the backer card, you have a little tester page here, so you can try out each one as a traceable. So you have 4 different colors and then 2 different sizes of black brush pen. They're all small tip brush pens and they're great for beginners. And then, I mean, we'll carry on the theme of pens. You have a couple different pens here. You have 3 micron pens, which are really, really awesome. Archival ink. These aren't brush pens, they're monoline pens, but you have 3 different sizes. So 01, 05, 08. Then you have a white gel pen. So again, in that journal, you have black pages and you have craft pages. So this is really fun to add little embellishments on pages like that. Then of course, in a journaling kit, you need a ruler. So you've got a pretty basic plastic see-through ruler here. I love using see-through in journaling because you can actually see what's behind it and you're not smudging things as you go and you know like where to move it around. Then you've just got like a standard clip. This is great for people who do like traveler's journals. If you've ever seen that, if you haven't, you can look it up. It's a whole other thing I'm not gonna get into in this video, but it's great for pinning in extra stuff into your journal if you don't wanna stick it in yet, or you just wanna kind of hold it in there. Or you can really just use this for whatever you like. Next, we're getting to my favorite things now. This, I think, is my favorite thing in the whole box. This is washi tape, and if you've never heard of washi tape, it just means like decorative tape. And it's white / pretty see-through. So when you stick this in your journal, it looks like a border that you drew yourself. So if I show you a little example here, in my journal, again, on that page that I showed you at the beginning of my journal, this is a border that I often draw, but this most recent one is the tape stuck in there. So you can't even see that it's tape. It just looks like I drew those on there. It's so awesome, you guys. I'm telling you, this is like, I'm gonna have to order rolls and rolls of this for myself because I'm gonna use it all the time. And then actually you have 2 different washi tapes. This one's just like a really pretty blue. I'm not a huge color person, but when I am, it's this blue. So that's the other one in there. Next thing I'm really excited about are these stencils. So in this little baggie, you have 2 different kinds of stencils. The first one is lettering, but this one has calligraphy letters and block letters. I often have people asking me how to make their block letters better, and it just comes down to practice, but using something like this gives you the right shapes. And then once you are really used to using these shapes, you could totally do it yourself. But it's got a little backer card on it, so you can see exactly how to make the shapes. And if you look closely on these calligraphy ones, it even has little numbers and little arrows to show you where to start. So lettering stencil, super exciting if you don't really know how to do calligraphy or lettering yourself. And then this one I'm especially excited about because it shows you how to make banners. Okay, so this is one of the most common banners that I draw in my own journal, and this makes it super easy to do it yourself. And then same thing with all of these little pieces. You can use these to repeat banners, to make different sizes of circles, and then really easy to space out different bullet lists inside your journal. So for example, on that same page I just showed, this spaced out list here is perfectly spaced because I used the stencil. So those are the 2 stencils that you get in the kit. Then you have stamps. Now, mine look messy because I've already used them. I just couldn't wait to use them, but yours will look a little bit cleaner. They'll look sort of like what this Saturday one looks like. And basically these are the days of the week. So you've got Monday all the way through Sunday, and then you have one that says weekend, and you have one that says to do. So basically what you do for these is you take them out of the package, obviously, and you peel off the one you want. And then you stick it on this little thing that also comes in the kit. Now, if you already received a kit and you're confused about what this thing is, in your kit, when it arrives, it's covered with a sticker, like a craft paper sticker, to protect it so it doesn't get scratched. So make sure you peel off the sticker before you use it. And then all you're gonna do is put your stamp on there, wherever you want it, and then take the ink that comes in the kit, stamp it on, and you just turn it over and you stamp it. And then this is gonna make it look like you know how to do calligraphy inside your journal. So again, this is one of those things inside my journal that you'll notice I've got the days of the week at the top of pretty much all of my spreads. And this makes it really easy to just stamp them in there instead of having to write them with a brush pen. So you've got a stamp set, an acrylic block, and an ink pad. Then you've got these adorable little sticky notes that say don't forget. So I've already been using these like crazy for my to-do list. I stick them on my computer. They are sticky. They're not just a little notepad. They're sticky notes. So love those. And then last but not least, you have rub-ons. So these are basically like stickers, except all you're doing is you're putting it, I'll show you actually. So you have this little popsicle stick that comes with it. And essentially, you take them out, you grab your paper, and I've done one in this book actually already, so I can show you. So this, if you look at this pattern, basically I already used this chunk and I put it here. So you place your rub-on wherever you want on your page. Let's do this little corner here. And then you just rub it on with the popsicle stick. And when you peel it away, it sticks to your page, just like a sticker, except it's a rub-on. So you can have a transparent background, and again, it looks like you drew that on there yourself. So this little spot I did on here is all with stuff that's in the kit. So I used the stencil to write to-do list, I used the ruler to add that line, and then I did rub-ons for the florals here. So guys, that is basically all you need to know about what's inside this kit. I am genuinely just like so excited about this goodies box. Even if you guys don't want it, I think I'm gonna order like 100 for myself because it's inevitable that I'm gonna use all of these things until they run out. And it's seriously just a dream come true for me that I can see all of these products that I designed part of like a kit and have people using them and creating stuff similar to what I make. I can't even express to you how excited it makes me, and I hope you guys really like it. So I'm definitely gonna be making more videos about exactly how to use these items, how I use them in my own journal, and how I create lots of fun projects with them. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss those. But in the meantime, the link to this goodies box is all down below. If you have any questions about it, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.